That's I understand.
Yeah, I think the Americans who are there on their own compounds, whether you know where they're outside. I don't know what they would do to Americans. You know, I don't know if they're on trial or not, but I think we should. I know we had an engineer here who went to work, I think for another company there, and he said himself. Damn it! I don't know why it keeps doing that. I guess I said it by mistake. When it was at the time, but it wasn't in the incident.
Maybe you did it by accident.
Well, I don't know how to do it now. I have to read my old thing. Yeah, the alarm is on. And when I reset it, they don't say that I must have it wrong. I usually do it. I usually end up, you get a 24-hour clock, and then I can never figure out how to do it.
Dr. Dave, sounds like you're
Dr. Dave.
What? Because of this press conference. Sounds like a problem.
So we are going to be
Good morning.
It will happen, yes, at some point.
Oh, okay.
And if I yeah.
Morning.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great, and you?
Good. We might be preempted today by the president, so I think him and David Cameron are, they're taking questions from the White House, so.
Okay, so it's really interesting about the homeless hotspot. I would love to weigh in on that.
Yeah. And if you want to, depending on what they're going to do with this, if you want to comment, I posted something on my G+ stream about it. If you would want to comment there, they're also pulling comments from that area as well. Hi, Kempton.
Hi, good morning, Sarah.
Good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Morning, Kempton.
Morning, Kim.
I was just saying we might be preempted by the president. He and David Cameron are having a, oh, there's Jen.
So I don't need to do anything.
A news conference, and so they're taking reporter questions.
Oh.
So they might preempt the show at some time during the middle, so if I suddenly stop talking next. Because
Interesting story on Wi-Fi hotspot.
yeah, hey Jen,
I think there's
can you turn down the volume on the speakers just a little bit? I think we're getting an echo, or maybe not. Nope, we're not.
No.
Yeah, we're still here.
We're still getting a, we were still getting a.
Is that the famous Jen Reeves? Or is that the
Jen
other Jen?
McMillan. That's our producer,
Okay,
Jen
Jen
McMillan.
McMillan. Okay.
Yeah, I remember our running joke with her is that she looks like she's 14, but she's 31.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while. Okay, I
Hey,
see
Jen.
her. Who's sat in the office with her?
It's John LaRocca, and I'm just listening to see. Okay, it looks like we don't have an echo anymore, so that's good. Hi, John. How are you?
Great, Sarah, thanks.
Good. So this is a. Okay. For some reason, yeah. I need to get you some earbuds. So I will have somebody come and give them to you. So hold on just a second. Let me call into the newsroom. Can you turn down your speakers a little bit and see if that maybe makes a difference? Hey Maggie, I need to get John a set of earbuds. He's in the Hangout. Can you get those to him? Okay. Yeah, I don't. I have some out here if you want to come get them. Okay. All right, thanks. Bye. Sorry about that, John. For some reason, we were having an echo.
Okay. Yeah, I did turn down your the speakers.
Okay, well, that sounds a little bit better.
All right.
Doesn't it? Hello, hello, hello?
A little bit, but still echo.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay. And where do I?
There we go. And the speakers, yeah, just plug them in the speakers right in there.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you go. You're welcome. I see your face now.
Yeah, I forgot I wasn't showing my face. I caved in.
The identity to protect the innocent.
There you go. There you go.
Sarah, is that better?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
absolutely better.
Okay.
So thanks a lot. And
Sure.
essentially, this is a Google Plus Hangout, and it's a neat feature. And I'll have Kempton and Kim introduce themselves. You guys want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi, I'm Campton Lam. I'm from Calgary, Canada.
Hi, I'm Kim Beasley from St. Louis, Missouri.
Great. And I'm John LaRocca from here in Columbia.
Hi,
And
John.
what does John LaRocca do?
Well, I am the general manager of our university club here, but we are also hosting our Taste of Mid-Missouri, which is a fundraiser for our hospitality students. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
the food is delicious in
Food
there.
and drinks and yeah.
Ah,
yeah,
I ate
yeah.
in there once.
Well, good.
Yeah, it's
Good,
really
good.
delicious food.
Thank you. Thank you. We're proud of it.
Very, 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 very comforting and peaceful environment. I loved it.
Yeah, thank you. I tell people we do food and we do liquor, and those are fun things to do. So.
You know, it was so funny because it's a small environment, but there's so much food.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, okay, what do I get? What do I get?
Yeah, you
It's making me hungry now.
yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to pace yourself.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I think you served. It was a duck dish the day I was there.
Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, the students love it because when we're done, with serving our guests, the students get to eat lunch. So they eat good around there. That's for sure.
That's great. I need to get a part-time job.
Yeah.
But you don't serve them the leftover alcohol, right?
Unfortunately, no.
Ah, man. You're no fun. What kind of boss are you?
I know. I know.
John, you're within the first 5 minutes of our newscast, so we'll do a little news. We've got a live report coming from Mizzou Arena. Our basketball Tigers are headed to the NCAA tournament, and they're having a big rally today on the south side of Mizzou Arena, and Coach Haith is going to talk as well. So we'll do a little bit of news about that. We also had a guy fall off of a cliff last night in Osage Beach, and there was a fire in Ashland. So not good news today.
No. Well, we'll try to brighten it up for you.
And it's also go ahead, Kempton.
You're going to do the homeless hotspot too today?
We are. It depends on
The president.
our timing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are for sure reading comments from it, and if you go to our Google Plus stream, if you comment there, our reporter on our social media desk is reading those comments on the air.
Okay.
So whether or not we have the hangout out about it is all up to the mercy of our lovely producer, Jen McMillan, who is, are you in my ear yet, Jen? She is not in my ear yet.
Oh.
So wait, my second FB broke yesterday. I think
I was wondering.
Yeah, I tried to get put new batteries in it, and it's I fried it, so I'm tethered to my old earbud cord.
Are you chewing it? Are you chewing it?
Am I what?
Are you chewing your the head
Yeah.
earpiece?
Yeah. No, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it just got overheated or what, but it is really handy to have that second one in my ear. Oh. Okay, Dave just handed me the preamble to the Constitution. I always give my microphone checks, and I say the preamble. I have it memorized. Okay, tell me if I'm saying it right.
Well, we got it all screwed up. We missed that total last time.
Okay, let's see. Come here, you and me. Let's see if we can do it. We got 3 minutes before the show.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can't look. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Together. We, the people of the United States,
of America,
in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and ensure the
domestic
blessings
tranquility.
ensure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Did we get it right?
Well,
Okay, we the people
Tranquility.
perfect union, establish justice, ensure. Yeah, you are right about that domestic tranquility.
Yeah, and then
Establish justice,
I always
provide.
forget that final word too.
provide-
The
Oh.
blessings of liberty.
Yeah,
You
that
got the
song.
song, Kim.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Schoolhouse Rock.
Yes,
That's how I learned everything growing up.
You put the Constitution in a song.
Rock.
That's where I learned the
Schoolhouse Rock.
planets. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizza pies. Mars, Venus,
No.
Earth. That's how we.
Oh, and then I'm a Bill, just a lonely Bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. You remember that one?
No.
Oh my
No,
goodness,
you went to school in, was it?
The 70s, early 70s.
No, but I mean, what state was it in?
Arkansas.
Arkansas, okay. We didn't do that in my small K through 12 school in Canton, Missouri.
PBS. That was the one station that my mother let us watch religiously. PBS. Sesame Street, Zoom. Oh yeah. Schoolhouse Rock on Saturday mornings. Wow.
So if we don't get this Wi-Fi hotspot hangout, what do you guys think about it? What's your sentiment about it when you read the story? Some people are saying exploitation, but other people are saying, you know what, it's putting them to work. So where do you fall?
I fall on the part of it's putting in the work because when you think about it, that philosophy is already in action. When you're during tax time, I'm driving down the street and I see people standing outside of H&R Block or different tax companies trying to get people to come in. Who's to say they're not homeless? You know, they're getting paid an hourly salary. So I look at this as that they are not only trying to help the homeless out, but they're also providing a needed service of Wi-Fi to the participants.
Yeah,
I think the big issue is that they're using homeless and not paying people.
Yeah, well, I don't know. See, I agree with you, Kim. My take on it is, does it come from a good place? They're trying to, the marketer trying to exploit the people, and more importantly, are the homeless themselves feel exploited. And from watching what Clarence, one of the homeless men, speak in a video, he didn't feel like exploited. And I think they got paid like $50 for maximum 6 hours of work. And that, to me, seems like honest work. And yeah, and putting a spotlight on the homeless problem, I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Joe Tomasoni?
Good morning.
Are you kidless today?
I am currently kidless, but that's because the middle one developed a rash. He's at the doctor's right now. The youngest one's on spring break, so he would have been home. But as of now, childless.
Are you in your shop?
This is my home office, so to speak, which is kind of a workshop as well. It's also in dire need of a maid service. I've got it all torn apart. I've got, you can probably see I've got radios and stuff stocked up there that I'm working on and whatnot. So, yeah, it's a little disorganized right now. But
Well, you have a semblance of organization, though, with those boxes on top, and it looks like they're labeled. That's impressive.
Well, those are the stock labels. Don't get too impressed. It's actually, you know, like blank CDs and DVDs and ink cartridges and stuff like that. Most of the place is a disheveled mess, however. I've been traveling so much that, you know, when I come home, it's just plop stuff on the desk and, you know, half finish a project and back out on the road. So now that I've been home for a while, I'm trying to...
Well, good luck. This is your first time doing this?
There you go. Hey, Joe, I want to introduce you to John LaRocca.
Hey, Joe.
John is going to give us all free beer and wine on Monday. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
How far is that from?
How you doing, John?
I'm doing well. Nice to see you.
Same here.
So, Kimpton and Kim, are you guys still planning to curl in Las Vegas with me?
Yes,
Or,
I'll be there in April.
Yeah. I still haven't booked my room and plane ticket yet. Yeah. I'm still trying to justify it. Like, this is reason. I'd love to see you guys all there, but...
Justify it with all the cool gadgets that you'll
yeah, but
see, right?
See, I can justify it because it's going to be a business expense. And it will be. I couldn't really justify South by Southwest because it wasn't a concentrated effort for me to move in the direction I want to move my business. Whereas NAB is. It's more of a concentrated effort. So that's how I'm justifying it.
And
It's something I need to do.
If we're 2 minutes in.
Part of me is seeing you guys going, so I know you guys are going to bring all the cool news and different gadgets and all that. So I got my troop there, so I'm just saying.
I'm sure Jen will tell you in your ear, but I will verbally be nice.
I'll be right.
Oh, by the way, Sarah,
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
won't probably be able to participate in the Hangout too much. If it looks like it's filling up, I'll leave. I've got a conference call starting in a few minutes.
Sounds good. Well,
If it's mercifully quick, I will join you, but these generally are not.
no worries. You guys come and go as you please. Happy to have you as long as short as you can stay. So it's always good to see you. And your turquoise paint, which is my favorite color.
Well, I can tell you the backstory of
Let's see
it.
who's on here. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Who's on? 1, 2.
Okay, yeah, this was my office. I had to give it up for child number 3. This was his room, and it was done in a Nemo motif. So you're kind of looking at the sky. And when he moved in with his older brother, and I was given the office back, I kind of was given about 4 hours to move all my stuff in here, so there wasn't enough time to repaint. So.
That's gorgeous, though.
Yeah, except I did pull the border down so you can kind of see where you see that little white line in the background where the border used to be. That looks kind of yeah. This is probably not the most photogenic place to do hangouts from, but
It's unique.
From here, it looks like a sea line.
It does look like a sea line. He's at sea level.
It's sea level, yeah.
Yeah, I'm drowning.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah, when we're kind of done, do I just kind of pick up and leave? Or
Yeah,
or
when
what's
you're done, you can click the exit button in the Hangout.
Okay.
And then, absolutely, then you pop out. So that's how it works. And if I go like this, it means stand by.
Okay.
That we're coming to you.
Okay.
So, and at the top of the show, we take a shot of the Hangout. So if you guys want to wave or,
Got it.
hold up a sign, whatever you'd like to do.
It's,
What did you say?
there's no use in giving the affiliates free. Just
Okay.
do it. 10 seconds.
About 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Okay. So right now we're doing our show, Sarah, until I hear otherwise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and.
Firefighters worked well into the night trying to douse flames from a blaze near Ashland. Also ahead on U News, an Osage Beach man falls from a cliff. 50 restaurants, wineries, and breweries where you can...
Oops.
Uh-oh, we lost her.
We lost her.
I'll just watch the other stream if you see us pop up. Well, actually, that'll be about 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think there's an error message on the screen, on her screen.
Yeah, we'll have to just wave.
Oh, okay, so there are a few seconds for Sarah to join us right back.
So, did she do I guess we're supposed to just keep going. Hopefully she'll see that she's... Yeah, we can still see what's going on.
Once we see us on the live stream and go off, then we know we're good.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Okay, now they're talking about something. Gibbs not supporting it.
Yeah.
Sorry about bringing pods.
Sarah's frantically trying to join us right back. She's good in recovery.
Hey gang, it is March 14th.
Oh, talk about time.
14, otherwise known as Pi Day. So happy Pi Day to all of you all.
Oh, that's perfect timing.
Hey gang, and welcome to U News.
Oh, that's perfect timing.
We want to let you know that you can join our Google Plus Hangout right now with your webcam. Just go to the Streaming Newscast page at the top of KOMU.com and follow the directions. We're also live chatting on that space as well if you don't have a webcam. So you can tweet me as well.
Yeah, I believe that time.
I've got my phone
Master
on the and now for our top story. Check out President Obama's bracket. Did you know that it has Mizzou in the top 4? It does. We're going to show it to you right there. And as well as some other teams is there as well. He picked Missouri, UNC, Kentucky, and Ohio as well for the Final Four. There's Ohio right there. And so that's how his team is shaping up. So Mizzou in the Final Four by President Obama. As for the Tigers, they practiced yesterday, and this afternoon they will leave for Omaha. The team is holding a public send-off at 12:30 on the south side of Mizzou Arena. The Tigers get 5 days off before they play on Friday afternoon at about 3:40. And the last time Missouri had 5 straight days without a game was more than a month ago, a much-needed rest for a team that only plays 7 guys and is dealing with injuries from the Big 12 tournament. So people are gathering right now at Mizzou Arena to give the Tigers a huge send-off to the NCAA tournament. KOMU8's Stacey Kafka joins us now live on the south side with the latest on today's send-off.
And I'll make it a fairly dramatic rap signal.
Okay.
Yeah. 8:15 is next.
Okay. You guys doing all right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yes.
What a great recovery for you.
Stand by, Sarah.
All right, Stacey, thanks a lot. The Missouri men's basketball game versus Norfolk State is the hottest ticket that is not in town, with limited supply of tickets for the game in Nebraska. Many dedicated fans are turning to online ticket purchasing. The Columbia Better Business Bureau manager wants buyers to proceed with caution, though. According to Mike O'Neill, online ticket scammers take advantage of fans scrambling for that limited supply. If you'd like more information and some more tips on how to avoid being scammed on those tickets, you can visit our website. It's at KOMU.com. Dave, beautiful out there.
Sarah, another beautiful day in Missouri. We've got generally a clear sky going on, but we'll see a few more clouds today than we did yesterday. Our forecast for today, again, calling for partly cloudy, breezy and warm. We could make it up to as high as 81, 82 degrees. In this case, we would tie a record set back in 1971. And then for the nighttime hours tonight, late tonight particularly, there's a chance, a slight chance, we'll have some showers and some thunderstorms, but the overnight low temperature will be 60 degrees with very mild and breezy conditions. Our forecast for the weekend calls for a lingering chance of rain on Saturday. We'll have more on that coming up just a little bit later on in the day. Sarah?
All right, a fire broke out last night near Ashland. We have some pictures of that fire on our website right now. Here it is. It started in the middle of a field located off Highway 63. Southern Boone County Fire District Manager Roger Jaeger said that the location of the fire made it difficult to reach. Officials managed to get that fire, though, contained within about an hour, though they are uncertain about the origin of that blaze. You can see more of those photos on our website at KOMU.com. Republican presidential candidate Ron Paul will visit the MU campus at noon tomorrow. He will speak at the Carnahan Quadrangle, the campus's South Quad. Quadrangle will open at 11:30 a.m. Rick Santorum, another Republican candidate, will visit Osage. That is on Friday. A man who fell 75 feet off of a cliff remains in critical condition at this hour at University Hospital. Yesterday, Osage Beach Fire Protection District officers responded to a call and evacuated him by boat due to his head and neck trauma. Lieutenant Michael O'Day from the Osage Beach Police Department told us today that they believe the man was working in the yard and that they fell off of a bluff there. His wife found him about 5:15 p.m. A helicopter picked the victim up at Port Arrowhead Marina and brought him to Columbia, where again he is in critical condition at this hour. The Callaway Nuclear Power Plant's license is up for renewal. That company that owns the plant submitted an application in December, and federal inspectors will discuss the safety and environmental processes at meetings today, but they want to hear from you. So you can voice your comments about that very issue and those concerns as at 2 p.m. or 7 p.m. as well, 2 sessions in the Fulton City Council chambers. And today at the social media desk, we are talking about an advertising agency that is employing homeless people at the South by Southwest Festival by making them walking hotspots for Wi-Fi connection. We're also talking about that in our Google Plus Hangout today. And here's KOMU8's Carrie Leary with your comments.
Hi, Sarah. Yes, the controversy is that there's a lot of different perspectives on what's going on with the South by Southwest movement. And you know, I've seen how much people who sit around with folks on there.
Okay, John, they're coming to you next.
Okay.
And then there were two.
Yeah.
They did say it's possible it could be delayed depending on when he gets back there.
Okay.
And NBC will get a 2-minute warning from the Obama administration.
Okay. And Jen, I'm waiting for Summer Collins. I'm waiting for Summer Collins.
So
Okay,
2 minutes.
stand by. Yeah, stand by, John. It's coming up in 20 seconds.
Got it.
Okay, here we go. Thanks, Carrie. The Taste of Mid-Missouri is coming up on Monday, and the folks at the University Club, they are cooking up quite an event. Joining us now in our Google Plus Hangout. On our cyber couch is John LaRocca. He is the general manager of the University Club. You have 50 restaurants, bars, wineries, breweries, all represented for this event, huh? Going to be quite an evening. Talk us specifically about some of the establishments that will be participating in the Taste of Mid-Missouri.
Well, we're really excited, Sarah, because we got some new restaurants involved this year. Gina Yu's, a great restaurant. Babo's, the new Italian restaurant out on Grindstone. The Columbia Star Dinner Train is going to be there. So we've we've got all the old favorites, but we were really excited to get some new restaurants on board. And as you know, all of the net proceeds go to scholarship funds for our hospitality students and for culinary apprentices. So the Missouri Restaurant Association has, we just give everything we've got to this fundraiser. So we look forward to seeing everybody out Monday night.
Yeah, and this goes for scholarships for hospitality students, correct?
That's right. This is our 27th year, and we've awarded over $135,000 in scholarships. And then the state association also matches a portion of what we raise. So we're really excited. We've got a lot of deserving students out there. We hope to see everybody out Monday night at the U Club.
All right, sounds good, John LaRocca of the University Club. Again, how much to get in is admission?
It's $20 in advance, $25 at the door. You can go to the website, which is tasteofmidmo.com, or you can stop by Hy-Vee, Schnucks, Boone Tavern, Honey Baked Ham, or buy them from the JCs. And we've teamed up with them, and we're giving them a little bit of cut of the action as an incentive. So plenty of places, no excuse not to find tickets.
Yeah, great. Good luck with that 27th year for the Taste of Mid-Missouri coming up on Monday. Mid-Missouri has seen its fair share of tornadoes. Coming up on U News, a look at dual polarized radar and how it's helping weather forecasters when it comes to twisters. Thanks, John.
Hello, Tyler.
Hey, Captain.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Hayes.
Hello, Mrs. Hill.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for that dog story you shared on my wall.
Oh, yes. And keep an eye out in the mail from the station.
Sarah, you said make your way over to 8D right now.
Okay, sounds good. I will head that way. They're sending me off to another studio as we speak.
All right. Well, good hanging out with you, Sarah. And
Campton,
good
it's good to see you, fella. You take good care.
Have a good day.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
See you, Captain.
I'll be on camera 5, I guess.
Tyler Hayes, you were it. You were holding down the fort.
Oh,
and I'm headed into our other studio, so yeah, if you'd like to sing by yourself for a little bit.
No. I don't have the voice of Dave.
I know. Earlier we were singing the preamble, so you missed it. I'll be back in a second. I'm headed to the social media desk.
Sounds good.
She's on her way.
usually when talking about, yeah. Good.
Ladies turned on. Okay. So go ahead and knock yourself up, buddy. 15. I think we're going to do a comment and then come out to you, Dr. Dave.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back. You know, a couple of weeks ago, southwest Missouri was battered by a rash of tornadoes. Buffalo, Cassville, Lebanon, and Branson were particularly hard hit. Those tornadoes fell into the watchful eye of a new kind of radar installed just 2 weeks before. AOMU's Jim Reed traveled to Branson and Springfield to find out what dual polarized radar is all about.
Dave tags it.
Anybody here?
Hey, Harold.
My camera hasn't came up yet. I haven't used it today. It takes a while for it to start.
Yeah, Sarah wanted me to sing. I don't have the voice of Dave. So.
Who's on today?
We had a guest speaker, but I couldn't catch what he was actually promoting. I just actually jumped in. I was running a little bit behind today.
I'll talk about Downs is here. He would be glad to sing for us.
Hey, Mike Downs, come on, give us a little tune.
Right here. Right. Right there. How about that? Right in front of this white square. Right.
I guess his mic's not working yet. There he is.
And,
his face is frozen. Oh, there he comes.
If we get preempted by NBC, like the special report, I will do this. And I'll make it rather obvious. I'm going to say an average special.
Welcome back, and I want to tell you that Kansas City, St. Louis, and Springfield all now have dual polar radars, meaning if we have tornado warnings here in Missouri, we can look at their radar for a debris ball. Warn our viewers that there's immediate danger, but once again, if there's a debris ball, the tornado has already hit the ground. More than anything else, this is a confirmation of a tornado and will greatly reduce false alarms, which, by the way, happen about 75% of the time.
Yeah, the microphone should be on. Right now, like MSNBC, they're doing their regular programming, so nothing appears to be in it.
Huh.
So who's that girl that's talking now, Tyler?
I guess.
Over at the social media desk, or?
Yeah. Social media, yeah, the ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of our. She's one of our reporters / anchors. She's just covering the social media desk today. She's going to be flying. Let me actually hold on. Let's find out.
She looks like a student.
Yeah, she is.
Mike doesn't seem to. He didn't seem to get his audio going. He'll probably come back in.
I'm Maddie Heinrich, and here is your Light Carpet Report. More than 400 fans hit the red carpet for the Hunger Games premiere this week. The movie stars Jennifer Lawrence, John Hutcherson, and Liam Hemsworth play teams fighting for survival in the government-controlled world that hosts annual televised games in which participants are forced to kill their opponents. The move is in theaters March 23rd. A new hit series premiered last night. NBC's Fashion Star features 14 aspiring fashion designers. They compete each week in hopes of having their designs sold at retail stores like Macy's, Saks Fifth Avenue, and H&M. The final surviving designers will win big, a $6 million order contract from the retailers. And several movies new to DVD this week received nominations. One of these films, called The Descendants, was nominated for 5 Academy Awards. George Clooney plays the dad coping with a family secret. And that's it for your Red Carpet Report.
Sounds good. Still talking about our favorite kind of pie on our Google Plus Hangout right now, so you can join on our webpage as well. Hey, help is around the office, just around the corner as well. But what about help that comes from 4 legs? Check out this clip of a very helpful dog.
Good job, Maddie.
Thank you.
Hey, gang.
Hi.
What's your favorite kind of pie?
That's whenever we hit it.
Pumpkin.
So,
You mean to get excited about that type of thing?
Yeah, no, like today's Pie Day, 3.14 pie, but everybody's also talking about their favorite pie to eat. So mine is mild high strawberry pie. It's kind of like an ice cream pie. They make it with strawberries and whipped cream, and they have an Oreo cookie crust on the bottom. How about you, Harold? What's your favorite kind of pie?
Well, the ones that I like to get is the Marie Callender's chocolate chip pie that they made. That was a really good one they used to have.
You know what?
But
Carrie Leary just mentioned that. You guys are pie soulmates or something like that. She said it was Marie Callender's. I'm pretty sure it was the same.
Yeah.
It must be really
and
good.
then, but the one I buy the most in the stores is the French apple pie. That's the one that I buy the most.
How about you, John?
Hi, Sarah. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what is my favorite pie? Let's say sugar pie.
Sugar pie?
Yeah.
What is sugar pie?
Sugar pie, you don't have that? It's kind of how do you say that in English? A caramel, and it's a pie.
Caramel?
It's
sugar pie, honey bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I never realized that there was actually something called sugar pie, so that's pretty neat.
Well, I don't know if you say that in English, but in French we say that.
I got you.
I'm moving it.
Hey, Summer Collins, glad you were able to make it. So since your account was suspended, I have a feeling that it might have been because did the house open up an account before brand pages were available?
Maybe.
Could that be?
Okay, Dupper Dave,
Might
I
be.
guess you're part of this.
I can try to trouble that, shoot that for you. Sometimes some of the brand
Special
pages.
report is going now.
Oh,
Oh, it's
special
going now.
report. President's going now. Bummer. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
He's talking about David Cameron.
No, but
Mike
he is,
Downs.
yeah.
They're taking questions from David Cameron.
Did you read the rap that the Guardian UK did on Cameron?
I didn't. What did it say?
Well, they're pretty much saying that they can talk on and getting a go on Air Force One, and having a taxpayers' holiday over there to big each other up. Obama fine is that I think in history Margaret Thatcher did it, came home to trouble in the UK, and a few other presidents. Tony Blair did the same thing, and so they're trying to compare that. Cameron doing the same thing here.
Huh. Yeah, Jen said she told the president to preempt our broadcast during a commercial break so that it would be convenient for us. Yeah, I think not. I think you're lying.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, Michael, who was that comedian that was on that panel, that drug panel? What was it? They married some movie star. What was his name?
I would.
They married Katy Perry. Russell
Yeah.
Brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious, isn't he?
Yeah, he was funny on there.
Mm. But the Daily Mail columnist was awful. I think the guy that everybody kept booing and talking over and that.
Yeah.
Well, Summer,
You
this is our.
interested?
Go
Sorry,
ahead,
Sarah.
Dave. Go ahead, Mike. What were you gonna say?
No, all I was going to say is about tomorrow night's extravaganza in Europe. I'm hosting 24. You're quite welcome to pop into that debate on Syria and anything else that's running around Europe if you're free.
On March 24th, you said?
No, it's France 24 coming from Paris.
Oh, yes, on Thursday, right?
Yeah, that's tomorrow, so that will be...
1 p.m. my time, I'm pretty sure.
That is, well done, yeah, I'll go with that.
I think that's what it is. At least I did the math, which is kind of scarce. I'll have to double check. But yeah, absolutely happy to pop in there. Summer, you're not going to like what I have to say, but President Obama has stolen our thunder today. He's preempted our broadcast, so we are done with our show now. He came
Oh my gosh.
Commercial break.
What's he talking about?
David Cameron, and they're having a Q&A about their media availability there. So, but Summer, if you want to come back tomorrow, I don't know if it's possible for you to do that, but Jen said that she could work a time in for you tomorrow. If that works for you, if it doesn't, we can do it a different day.
Yeah, I can do it tomorrow. That's no problem.
All right. My apologies again about that. When the press speaks, they take it. So.
He just dropped his approval rating with women 11 points from in the latest Times Mirror poll. From last month to this month, he dropped 11 points with women.
Ah, really? Holy cow.
Yeah, he was at 53, and now he's down to 40. Was it 40? Yeah, down in we're low 40, 42, I think it was. Yeah.
42, yeah.
Mike, your webcam's doing crazy, funky stuff.
Yeah, it's jumping up and down.
Yeah, I'm doing a scan of 580,000 virus files here, so
Oh, is that why?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to relabel him Mike Headroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Well,
and I'm going to
documents
rename
have
you
turned
Finding
up,
Nemo. In his Finding Nemo color room. Hey, Jean, how are things going with your station or with your television organization? Have they started to use Hangouts yet?
No, we're intending to use it for the month of April. I saw, by the way, that you succeeded to put the program into your Hangout. Is that right?
Well, no, I did not succeed. This is just on our streaming newscast page.
Aha, okay.
So it's delayed like 15 seconds. So it's the poor man's way.
Okay, well...
putting it in. So how did you do it? Tell me how you did it.
We're working on it, in fact, but we succeed to bring the studio into the Hangout. So we're there. If you want to have more technical detail...
our engineers maybe get in and to talk about it as well. So what is that? Is that, okay, that's the conference. David
well, that's the conference so far that's an empty stage, so you're being canned for an empty stage.
For an empty stage?
So,
how about that?
Looks like it, yeah.
I'm going to go eat some pie for Pie Day, then. How about that?
Yeah. Squirrel pie.
What did you say? Pumpkin pie. Which totally explains why he always has a smile on his face. Because he's enjoying
they're
that.
on. Oh, we've got to stand up. The president's arrived.
Okay, so everybody stand up. I'm standing up.
Yeah, everybody standing up.
Oh, very nice, Joe. I like that.
Well, hey, if I was in uniform, I'd have to do it.
Yeah, so he's talking now. So
Not wearing it today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see him.
Sarah, I missed that. What is it about?
He's having a media availability with David Cameron, so I don't have him piped into my ear right now. Oh, actually, I do. He says he values David's leadership and partnership. I'm good.
Oh, goodness.
He appreciates the alliance between the countries.
And why
And he's
David
preempting
Cameron?
And he picks Mizzou to win it all in the NCAA championship.
No.
And he said that David Cameron hasn't published on Google Plus since October the 3rd either.
Yeah, he did mention that, yeah. So actually, President Obama did pick Mizzou in the Final Four of the NCAA tournament, which we were all pretty excited about. So, yeah, we got breaking news on that, too.
Yeah, I just got into it with one of my friends from back in New York for Syracuse. They were doing their brackets, and I'm like, I don't know who to root for, Syracuse or Mizzou. One's my hometown, and one's the current one I live in.
You got to root for Mizzou. What are you saying?
Exactly.
Location is, 80% of the thing there. Well, guys, nobody is around. They've totally canceled our show. So.
Wow, that's cruel. That's cruel.
Do they know who they're actually interrupting?
Yeah.
I mean, how many followers does he have compared to you? You know?
He's interrupting our pie discussion, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, right. Hey, I appreciate you guys checking in. There for a while, it was a little lonely there with Mr. Hayes. So Harold, what are you working on today?
Well, our school has gotten iPads and from a grant, and so I'm completely spending all my time developing iPad. I'm going to convert all the textbooks, which cost like $50 each, to an iPad program. So they basically can get them all for free. So all the textbooks that they're paying $50 each for, we're going to be transferring them to the iPads.
Now, is that on the Navajo reservation, or is this for?
This is right locally in our local elementary school, Millette Elementary. But I could use them on the Navajo reservation also if they get some iPads. But so the Apple has this program called iPad Author, and I'm creating textbooks using it.
Very cool. What are you doing, Mr. Downs, besides scanning software?
I'm setting up. What am I doing? European TV stations probably, and looking for the other 99.4% in the US who I think each state has about 20 different accounts that they're like kind of not using. So I want to see who's going to follow you and pick up the ball and run with it next.
Very cool. We have a group of University of Missouri business school students who have taken on UNews as a bit of a project in order to try to figure out, different ways to advertise it, as opposed to, a 15 or 30-second commercial spot. So that's kind of interesting. Tyler, I don't know if Jen Reeves has shared that about you with Stephanie Paget at all, but she and some of her students are working on that, so I'm anxious to see what they come up with. What are you doing, Gene? What are you up to?
What I'm up to, trying to figure out how we're going to work out with Hangout. that is keep me busy for a while.
So are you making a whole show around it, or this is just one element to an existing broadcast?
This is, we're probably going to do for Earth Day on 22nd, we're probably going to launch a big show with Hangout. And also we're working into trying to bring it into other shows. Let's just say that. Yeah.
Very cool.
Well, yeah, the biggest problem right now is there's so many of these going on at the same time that a lot of people don't know which one to go into, and so we're only getting about 2 or 3 people in a hangout on the broadcast.
Yeah, here in Quebec, Harold, we don't have that problem because most of the people here in Quebec, so you know where Quebec is. Quebec is in Canada. And so people are not
stays out here.
People are not quite aware of what people don't really know about Hangout, and they don't really know about G+. So that's going to be new. That's going to be kind of a learning experience for us.
And once you start putting it on the air, they'll definitely know about it. Sorry, Roger.
Yeah, nobody here, amongst all the broadcasters, they don't do it. The main broadcaster here are not aware of that technology. In fact, I spoke with a lot of people in the broadcast industry, and they know about it, but they don't know the extent of the technology.
Mm-hmm. They don't know the reach of the technology yet.
Yeah, and they don't see how they can put it into practice. How could they fit it into a show? They don't see that because they don't know Sarah.
Well, yeah, I mean we're still experimenting and practicing, and we don't have it all figured out yet. But by doing it every day, we learn a little bit more. That's for sure. So our mission now is to try to get more local individuals involved with our broadcast. So we've got students going out there in order to do that and do some more presentations. I did them early on, like at Kiwanis clubs and different places, but I don't have time to do that in all of the evenings anymore. So once you open up a laptop, I mean, you guys know, you open up a laptop and invite somebody in, and they're instantly mesmerized by what they see on their screen.
Yeah, our strategy for us, Sarah, will be to use niche. We're probably going to take really niche subject, and we're going to work with those.
I think that's a great.
I noticed you're talking about getting more local people. I've noticed a few people who are doing Hangouts as part of their newscast, and I'm not sure if you're doing the same thing. I haven't really heard it, but they mentioned, hey, come join us in our Hangouts. Get Google Plus, sign up for an account, and you're good to go. But they obviate the step of you need to be in our circle so that when we publish the Hangout invitation, you actually get a copy of it. So I don't know if you've been doing that, but it would seem to me that if you announce this on the air and have a way for people to get circled by you or by the station, then that would kind of flood you, I would have to think, with...
yeah, and we need to do more of that. The only other newscast I do besides this one is the 5 o'clock newscast. So we mention it, you know, occasionally during the 5, but you're absolutely right. We need to punch it more in some of our other newscasts. As a matter of fact, right now, Joe, I'm going to go and ask our producer if we can maybe create a template and put that in our 6 and our 10.
Well, the more important point I'm trying to make is not so much that you let people know they need to be on Google Plus if they want to join the Hangout, but the fact that you have to circle them before they will get an invitation to join the Hangout.
Right.
You know, I think that one of the main problems that I think that we're going to face here in Quebec, and maybe that you face, is there's a lot of how could you say that? There's a lot of thing to teach to the people. First of all, how to reach Google Plus. So they have a Gmail. Okay, you have a Gmail now. You can pass to Google Plus, and then in Google Plus, how could you attain? How could you reach a Hangout? For us in French, we call that a bulle. You know, it's totally different. So there's a lot of teaching to be done to the people, and I think that it's funny because we're in communication and we don't communicate that part. And in fact, it should be the key of the message, because there's a lot of learning to be done in that field.
Yeah, we've got a flow chart that some of our students created that shows. I'd be happy to email it to you, but it shows what you do. If you have, you know, this, then you do this, and then you need to email here in order for us to add you to your circles, and this is where you find the Hangout, and it kind of goes through like a menu, and that's been helpful for us. In emails, for people who email us, we just need to get more of a web presence so that every time our show starts, that there's a story on our website that shows, you know, this is how you play the game. This is where you view the TV first portion. This is where you view the Hangout. This is where you join the Hangout. Yada 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 yada. That's what we're working on here.
I would love to have that, Sarah.
Yeah, I can email it to you here in a few minutes. So I'm going to bug out. It's good to see all of you guys. It's great. It's great to be able to talk shop. You know.
Yeah. Sarah, I did promise you a picture. So that up for you.
Oh, that was the daddy-daughter dance?
That was the daddy-daughter dance, yeah. That was before we headed out.
That is really sweet. That is really great picture. And remind me, is it Courtney? No.
That's Courtney, yes.
Yeah, that is Courtney. Sounds good. And she
I clean up pretty well, don't I?
You do, when you're not in front of that turquoise paint.
Yeah, with all my scattered messes around.
And you're not in an airport, because I just thought you lived there.
Yep. Well, today I'll be going to an Air Force base, so is that close enough?
Yeah, it is. That counts. It counts. Hey, guys, good to see all of you. Have a great rest of the day. I appreciate you checking in. If you have any other ideas that we can use with UNews or to get more people involved,
yeah, the biggest problem that everybody is just getting local people. You have tons of followers, but not enough local people.
Yeah, we'll get them there, and it's a work in progress.
Well, hopefully we can get some of my group that you presented to on the Hangout. That would be great.
Yeah.
And Sarah, if you've got any ideas as to how I can, or Mike maybe, how I can engage some of the local Tampa stations here to embrace Hangouts, that would be great.
Mike has lots of ideas about that.
Yeah, talk to Mike. That's his job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
well,
soon I know as soon as you fill up with local Missouri people, I'm out, and that's not in my best interest. So.
No.
I've got the 4 stations you gave me, Joe, so I've got to go through those. And I'll tell you my big problem is that the moment you put those codes into Google+, you have to go through by hand and sift out about, as I say, about between 15 and 20 accounts, and then like mass hit them directly. And then I'm looking particularly for the social media person or the person to take action from that. So that's where I am with that one.
Well, if you're working on getting them engaged, if they need a local demonstration, that's something I can help out with.
Well, the other one, Joe, is that we go into a hangout with extras, and I physically phone them up, and I say, who I am and how we're getting them in, and that could be. You'll be surprised. Let me go through the 4 stations you've given me, and then I'll email you back or post you back about what I find out.
Well, I'll see you guys at 5 then, Sarah. Bye.
See you later, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Okay, see you later. Bye. Yeah, you still there, Joe? Sorry. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Jumped his one.
So, Michael, what are you doing exactly?
Well, what I do is I first met Sarah in the start of September, and I'm a blogger ex-teacher from the centre of England. But I advise, I work very closely assisting Sarah as well here. So in other words, the anchors that I help are everywhere from LA, Seattle, San Francisco, that's right, Reno, now France 24 in Paris, all over. So I've spoken to the Ottawa Citizen up there. There's one from New York. So in other words, with people like yourself who are, a station looking to use Hangouts, Sarah would usually, just get me to help you or one of her people, really. Like, for an example, France 24